Hey, community of entrepreneurs and Monroe Accelerator aficionados. It's so great to be here and share some more information with you. One thing I want to cover is the business development matrix. I know we mentioned that during the course, but I wanted to kind of give a deeper dive into it because there's so many components that can help you with your business. This is going to be quick, but we will get through it. And trust me, after this, you'll be able to take this back and apply it to your own business and kind of get rolling and knowing your targeting and your clients. So this business development matrix helped me out when I first started my company. I was taking an accelerated kind of like MBA class. And one of the things was like targeting and all other kind of things. And I was looking at it saying, how can I capture all this information and just kind of have it synthesized in one space where I know where it is, I know where my clients are, I know what they're spending, and I know what they're spending it on. So this is exactly what I created, the business development matrix, and it does so much more than just identifying your clients. So I'm going to go through it and show you kind of how we use it. So if you see the example up here, we just have some generic city agency, one, two, and three, and four. You're going to take this and you're definitely going to fill this in with the agencies that you plan to do business with. So you're going to put that here, and I'll show you how to get their budgets in just a minute. So the agencies go here, and then your services go here. Project management, it could be anything. I'll give you an example, QA, QC, right? So then we look at which agency has this, and I'm going to show you in a minute and tell you how to find that information. Which agency is offering under project management to HCC? Let's say it's this city agency. So on this matrix, all you're going to do is just going to put an X, and then you're just going to go. You're going to see it up here. It's going to be highlighted. You're going to do this exercise all the way through the template and add fields if you need to, or other services or takeout services. There's a template in here for you guys to use. So as you go through this, one thing you are doing is you're identifying your market and your clients. So under project management, there's multiple different services that can go under project management. And here you will be able to list the services and match them up directly with the agency that needs that service. You will have overlap depending on what you do. If you see right here, this company we do project management, disaster recovery, construction, and marketing services. One of the city agencies, let's say if you're in New York City, it's called DDC, the Department of Design and Construction. They were very active during after Sandy in doing a lot of the disaster recovery, but also they were doing, construction, and they also have professional services and project management. So that one agency, you may be able to sell or work with them under three different business units that you may have. And this is why getting this business development matrix like filled out and really understanding your capabilities will help you then target, because part of this is about helping you with your stretch and your marketing and your teaming later on. But we're going to get to that. But let me tell you how you fill this out. Probably like, okay, we got it. So these are the agencies. These are our services. How do we find out what they're buying? When they're buying and what the whole procurement deadline is. This works in New York. We're located in New York City. And in New York City, they have local law 63 procurement and they have local law 1 procurement. I'm going to show you those websites in just a second. Under the local laws, they have to just put out exactly what their spending is going to be for the next year. And sometimes they'll even forecast out to 2 years for their capital projects or anything they plan on sending out bids for, whether it's sole source procurement, competitive bid, discretionary spending, it'll all be there. So we're going to take a look. So this is, if you're in New York City, this is the local law 1 site, NYS, Mayor's Office of Contract Services. Here you will see the Administration of Children's Services, City Commission on Human Rights, and all the departments. And that's in your local law 1. If you click into local law 2, you have kind of the same thing, and it's broken down and to each department and what they plan on procuring for, when they posted it, So when you go into these, let's go back to local law one and let's go to Department of Design and Construction. So you're going to click this, it's going to give you a PDF. We already have it ready for you. So in this PDF, it goes through basically what they anticipate on spending money on, what their projects are, and kind of how they relate to you as buyers. So this is kind of where you would take this information, you would go through here, you would look, you would see the contract award date, you can see what kind of bid it is, the anticipated industry, description of service provided, which you will then be able to, take some of this roof replacement, facade repairs, all these things, and this has a lot right here, all these things, and then upload it into your business development matrix because you're like, okay, I do facade repair. And all the things that are under here, you're like, okay, well, DDC is looking for that. So you'd be able to just go in here and be like, DDC is looking for facade repair. It's great. I know that they're going to be my potential customer between 2021 22 and 2022 because that's what they're procuring for. Now, you're like, okay. So now we have this. So we know the agency, we know your services, we have that matched up, we know exactly how long it's going to take before the bid comes out because you have it right here. What's the expected time of the project? All this wonderful information is right here in these local laws. Now, if you're not in New York City, and I know the Accelerator is a nationwide program, and we weren't able to, at this point, go through every last city, state, municipality and get you exactly where this information is located for your state or your city or your county or government. But if you have a procurement policy board or the city comptroller's office or town comptroller's office in your area, they should have this information for you so then you could be able to go in and fill this out and have this there for you. So to recap, just for your business development matrix, it's going to help you define your services and target directly towards the city. It's also going to let you know exactly who's buying your services and when they plan on to procure and what type of procurement it's going to be. So you can be ready. And that leads us into your marketing and targeting and all other kind of stuff. So we're going to have another video for that because this one is going to run a little bit long. But first, all you need to do for this one step, look at your business units, determine your services, and line them up with the city agencies that actually are going to be using your services. And this is just one part of it because this can also work for the private sector. If you see on this sheet, which we have, which you will get, we even have developers, right? So these are not city agencies. These are private developers that do real estate development. These are architectural firms. And we go across the board because we do public and private projects. So not only do we know with city agencies, because of this business development matrix, with city, state agencies, and government bodies that we can go ahead and prepare to do business with or market to or target. We also, on the other hand, we have our private developers and our AE firms when it comes down to affordable housing development and construction management. We also know exactly what their projects are working on and what they're doing. The only thing you won't have, I think, with the private developer side is you may not be able to get the exact spend. As you see the numbers up here, when it comes down to the city agencies, you can easily find out what the budget is allocated for that service that you may be able to provide. So that's something that may not be able to happen on a developer end, but definitely on the city, state, and local government end. You can definitely have that information, fill it out, put it in your business development matrix, and then you have a really good picture of exactly where you're going, who your client is, and what that's going to look like for the next year or two. So I'm going to do another video talking about how this helps for your marketing. It'd be like a 1 to 2 minute video, but it's really helpful when it comes down to targeting and capability statements. So we'll be right back. Talk to you soon.